Hi, I'm Christopher. I'm the owner of Halcyon Real Estate. Halcyon Real Estate is affiliated with the Keller Williams Market Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, if we've met, then I've sent this to you. And if you're just browsing my YouTube channel or my website, I hope you find a great deal of valuable content here. I've got a lot of educational stuff that's perfect for you if you are looking to buy or sell a home. This video is intended to help you understand what the process would look like in buying a home using me as your realtor. So first of all, thank you for considering me. Your specific needs in the process of buying a home are much more important to me than spending much time selling myself to you. However, you probably want to know a little bit about me, what this process looks like, and how I aim to make this the best short-term relationship you've ever had. So when we meet face-to-face to talk about this in as much detail as you like, my top priority is going to be listening to what's important to you. I want to know why you're moving. I want to know where you hope to go. I want to know what's important to you, your preferences and your needs in the home, the neighborhood, and the city. And I want to educate you on the right now market so that you're in with me from the very beginning of the process on why I make all the suggestions I do. Right now, I want to talk about the logistics of buying a home, as boring as that may sound, because there's a lot of steps and things that need to happen in the right order, and I never want you to feel lost in the process. I always want you to feel like you know what's happening next. So let's prepare you for that. The first step you should take in buying a home, I'm gonna toot my own horn a little bit here, should always be partnering with an excellent agent like myself. Now, there are umpteen other professionals that you're going to deal with in the process of buying your home. There's the lender and their team, there's the title company and their team, there's the seller themselves and the agent representing them, there's the home inspector, and there's other people. The reason you want to partner with an excellent agent at the outset of the process is because of all these professionals that you're going to work with, only the real estate agent is legally obligated to work in your best interests. Okay, I'm a fiduciary. What that means is I owe you by law obedience, loyalty, disclosure, confidentiality, accounting, and reasonable care. Now, of course, you hope everyone works in your best interests in this process, but I'm the one who could be taken to court most easily for failing to do that. And so I have to work at a high level of integrity in representing your best interests, and I love to do it. I'll be happy to be on your team. Also, your agent will have connections to reliable professionals in all those other spheres that you need people to work in the process of buying your home. So that could just streamline the process for you of choosing a lender, choosing a title company, choosing a home inspection company, all of that. Now, if you have a favorite cousin in title and a favorite sister who does lending, I'm not gonna railroad you into working with the people I know, but I do have those connections. I can streamline that for you. I do have companies and people and professionals that I trust to do this job right. Okay, the next thing you wanna do, step 2, is talk to a lender and get your numbers figured out and get pre-approved for a loan. Listen, I know you're already spending time looking at homes online, okay? You're excited about this, and that's great. I want you to be excited. This is a big deal. But what we don't want to happen is for you to find a house, fall in love with it, decide you want to make an offer on it, and then talk to a lender and find out the numbers don't work for you, this house isn't in your budget. Or worse, not talk to a lender at all, turn in an offer, and then feel frustrated and like an idiot when the seller's agent responds to you that they won't take this offer seriously because it's not backed by a lender's letter of pre-approval. So we talk to an excellent lender first. They can look at the numbers for you and look at what loan platforms are going to offer you the best option, and they can give you that letter of pre-approval for a loan. That's critical. Like I said, there are a lot of seller's agents, myself included when I'm representing a seller, who will not take an offer seriously if it doesn't come with that letter of pre-approval, so we need to get that. All right, steps 1 and 2 are done. You've partnered yourself with an excellent agent, you've spoken with an excellent lender and have gotten that letter of pre-approval. Step 3, now let's look for homes in earnest, okay? You spend time looking, I'll spend time looking, you'll send me things that you're interested in, and because we've spoken and I know what's important to you, I'll send you things that I think you'll be interested in, and we can decide what we want to go look at in person. And either I or a buyer's agent on my team will want to be with you for each showing, taking into account all the feedback you give and plugging that into our consideration as we continue to look for the perfect home for you. And once we found the home that you love and you want to move forward with, step 4, we make an offer. Now the offer is a contract called the REPC, real estate purchase contract. And it's full of a bunch of boilerplate language, and it's got a bunch of blanks that we fill in that spell out what the offer price is, a bunch of specifics for how you want the transaction to go while we're under contract, as well as iterating deadlines that matter in the process of being under contract. So I write the contract up, I go over it with you, we make it look exactly the way you want it to look. I don't want you to feel lost on what any of that boilerplate language means. And then once we're ready, we send that over to the seller. Now, if the seller accepts your offer, they accept it by signing it. And now step 5, you're under contract. Now, this doesn't mean the house is yours yet. Being under contract is a process with 4 deadlines that we really need to be timely on meeting, or else we cause trouble, possibly default on the contract, and you could lose the opportunity of getting the home you wanted. Okay, so those deadlines are: 1, the deadline by which the seller needs to have sent you the disclosure form iterating everything that they know about the condition of the property. 2nd is the deadline by which we need to have done a home inspection and have agreed with the seller on any repairs we expect them to make, if any. The 3rd deadline is called the financing and appraisal deadline. That's the time by which the loan needs to be fully underwritten and ready to go. The appraisal has been done, and that enables the loan to move forward at this point. And the last of these deadlines is the settlement deadline. That's the date at which we go to the title company that we've pre-chosen. They've been working with us all along. We sit down with them, you sign some papers, some money gets moved, and sometimes within hours and sometimes the next day. Step 6, we get you your keys. You can move in and start your new life in your new home. It's a lot, isn't it? And that's why it's normal and expected to feel daunted and stressed and anxious when you're buying a new home. There's a lot that needs to happen. There's a lot that needs to happen in the right order, in the right chronology, and the paperwork can just seem endless. But this is exactly why you partner with an experienced agent who knows the process backward and forward, inside and out, and who can leverage the process for you to get you the home that you want. So obviously you want someone with high levels of honesty and communication and professionalism. You want someone who knows the market like their own reflection in the mirror. And of course, you want someone who will consistently put your needs first, who honors their fiduciary responsibilities to you. Because this is gonna be your home, it's your life, and it's your story. So I aim to grant you peace of mind as you launch on this process and on every step of the way through. Like I said earlier in this video, I want to be the best short-term relationship you've ever had. And I really do. I want you to be a little sad when the transaction is over, because you know you're not going to be hearing from me all the time anymore, but I'm happy to keep in touch. All right, so now that I've told you a little bit about me and what this process looks like and what I aim for our relationship to look like, my job when we meet next is for me to shut up and listen to what's important to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.